Great day to you. I hope this is finding you well. This is Courtney Rollins with the Life in Transitions Experts YouTube channel, Facebook group. And yes, today we're talking about taxes that may happen or that you may be or the estate's responsible for during a probate. You got to excuse me, I'm a little under the weather here, but that's all right. The Life in Transitions Experts YouTube channel. If this is your first time on here, thank you very much for showing up. But it's really here designed to help folks address some of the biggest challenges in their life, particularly when there's someone who's passed away and now their estate has to be settled. And that process is normally called the probate process if that person died with something in their name or died with a debt owed to them directly in their name. Now, there's other forms of transition, divorce, perhaps foreclosure, perhaps you have tenant issues. I like to call myself the life and transitions property expert, trying to give as many solutions as possible to people there. And this is what we're focused on today. So much of the content that I share comes directly from clients and people experience out there. This is a question that I've come across many times when people are trying to settle the estate. And it's particularly pertinent now because we are around that tax season for businesses. It was March 15th, and for uh, people most across most of the United States, it's coming up April 15th. So this is April 1st. Cheers to you. All right, so let's jump in. Oh, before we jump in, I will say, of course, consult your CPA, consult your accountant, financial advisor, even attorney, because I'm not either of those. I'm not giving legal or financial advice. I'm sharing my experience, and hopefully it's helpful to you. But regardless, it's here to support and to share. Um, but of course, again, get it vetted by a professional, trusted advisor. All right, so let's take a look at some of the things that you may need to consider. First, let me sit this down. Boom, boom. Where we go here? Ooh, ooh. All right, we're back on. I think we're back on. I love Canva. It's a great tool for presenting and sharing information when it's working. And it's working now. All right. So let's take a look. Estate tax. Okay, so at North Carolina, there is currently no state level estate tax. However, it's important to know that it could be subject to the federal estate taxes. Um, there is a threshold for individuals, 11.7 million for individuals and 23.4 million for married couple. This was as of 2021. So you definitely need to make sure you talk to a tax advisor. Hopefully, you have an estate that large where it is some issues you need to look at. Um, so yeah, estate tax is not necessarily something at the state level, but if you are in one of those thresholds, you will have to think about it at the federal level. So make sure you note that. Income tax. Now, during probate, any income earned by the estate, such as interest or rental income or dividends, may be subject to federal and state income taxes. So make sure that you know if that's applicable to your state, or it is usually states are taxed at a higher rate than an individual tax return. So it's the personal representative's responsibility for filing any necessary income tax on behalf of the estate. So make sure that you take care of that. Any income that's earned during the estates while the estate is open. You will need to file the deceased party will need to file a final income tax during that period of the day of their passing that must be filed. So that's usually due on April 15th, like most other folks' stuff. And any income earned, again, has up to that date has to be documented as well as any deductions and credits, and it should be reported on that return. So the final individual income tax needs is the responsibility of the personal representative, the fiduciary. The estate income tax return. If the estate generates income beyond that date of the person's passing, it's just as we were saying earlier, you have to file a separate income tax return for the estate, and it's usually Form 1041. So this has 1040 because it's just what I was using for Canva, but it's 1041 is the form as of this conversation that you would use to file for any income that was generated after the person passed away or deceased. All right, and then uh, as far as inheritance tax of North Carolina, they no longer impose as of 2013 any inheritance tax at the state level, but again, any beneficiary that's going through North Carolina doesn't have to worry about paying that. But it's important to know what your obligations are on the federal level, so make sure you check in on that, okay? Now, I know probate can be very challenging, very complicated. I'm not an attorney, but I do have attorneys on my team. I have real estate agents on my team. One of the hats I wear is a real estate cash investor. I mean, I can buy the property usually pretty quickly and use it for cash. And there's other options as well. I do have contractors on my team, folks who help with the estate sales. People can help clean out anyone, everything that's needed with the estate. I'm like the hub in the wheel here. Feel free to reach out to me. My name is Courtney Rollins at estateproservice.com. Go check out our Google us, look up our reviews. We're very proud of all of our 5-star reviews that we've received, and we hope to receive more because that means we're serving and helping folks like you. If you're a practitioner and you want to share, this is one of my favorite things to do is share some of the amazing things that practitioners in the world of helping people through transitions, whether you're care management, maybe you're an estate attorney, perhaps you're a real estate agent yourself or an investor yourself. Uh, I would love to talk to you and be allow or ask you to be a guest on the show because that's how we spread the word and help more people out and provide more service. All right, would love a like, would love a subscribe so we can get to more people and serve more people, as I was saying. And so please do so. Hit that like, subscribe, whatever platform you're using. Leave us a rating. And other than that, we will talk to you later. This is the Life in Transitions Experts channel. That's LITE. Let your light shine. Cheers.